So this is a little video about working with brackets. So let's just look at how a couple of examples of how brackets work. So let's think about this idea. 3 bracket 4 plus 6 bracket equals what? So what that means is 3 times in brackets 4 plus 6. And I don't really know why we don't write the multiplied by symbol before the brackets, but we don't. So if you have a number and then the start of the bracket, there's a times symbol sitting in there, but we just don't write it. All right, so let's think about that problem. 3 bracket 4 plus 6 bracket. So there's 2 ways to work that out, as it turns out, and we'll look at both of them. So the first way you can do it is you can do the brackets first, then multiply by 3. So you do 3 bracket 4 plus 6 bracket. Start by doing the 4 plus 6. So you add 4 and 6 together to get 10. So you've got 3 bracket 10 bracket, which is 3 times 10, like we talked about before. Even though there's no multiplied by sign before the brackets, it is always there. So you've got 3 bracket 10 bracket, which is 3 times 10, which is 30. So that's the first way of looking at it. Then the second way to do it is to multiply out the brackets first. So to do that, what you do is you have to get the 3 and multiply the 4 by 3, and then you take the 3 and you multiply the 6 by 3, because you have to multiply each bit of the bracket by 3. All right, so the way that works is then you've got 3 times 4 plus 3 times 6, which is 12 plus 18, which equals 30. So both ways get you to the same answer. So it's 30 no matter which way you do it, which sounds right, because if they got you to different answers, then you couldn't use both methods. So let's look at another example, one that's a bit trickier. So 4 bracket 3 plus 2 minus 1 plus 7 bracket. So the first way is you do the brackets first, then you multiply by 4. So you do 3 plus 2 makes 5, minus 1 makes 4, plus 7 makes 11. So then you've got 4 bracket 11 bracket, which is 4 times 11, which is 44. Okay? And then way 2 is you multiply out the brackets first. So you've got to go 4 times 3 plus 4 times 2 minus 4 times 1 plus 4 times 7. So you multiply each thing in the bracket by 4, and just be careful because you've got a minus sign in there as well. So you've got 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 1 is 4, just careful because that's a minus, and then 4 times 7 is 28. So you've got 12 plus 8 minus 4 plus 28, and adding the 12 and the 8 together, you've got 20 minus 4 plus 28, which is 44. And again, it's good that you get the same answer whichever way you do it. So they're the 2 ways to look at doing it. You can do the bracket first and then do the multiplication, or you can multiply everything in the bracket by what's at the front and then combine it all. So let's look at what happens when you get these letters involved and you're doing some algebra. It's sort of the same. So let's do 3 bracket a plus 6 bracket. Okay, so way 1 is you do the brackets first, you multiply by 3. So you do 3a plus 6, and then you go, hang on, I'm stuck now because I can't add a and 6 together because I don't know what a is. So way 1 really doesn't work. But way 2 does, you multiply everything in the bracket by 3. So you do 3 bracket a plus 6 bracket is the same as 3 times a, which makes 3a, and 3 times 6, which makes 18. So again, you've multiplied you've taken the 3 and multiplied each thing in the bracket by 3. So you've multiplied the A by 3 to get 3A, and you've multiplied the 6 by 3 to get 18. All right, so what I'm saying is 3 bracket A plus 6 bracket is the same as 3A plus 18, and we can check that's right by just thinking about an example. So let's just see how that works if A is 5. So let's check if you do. We can then do it the 2 ways. So let's check if you'd make all the A's into a 5. You're going to get 3 bracket 5 plus 6 bracket equals 3 times 5 plus 3 times 6. So on the left, that's you're working out the bracket first, and on the right, you're multiplying out the numbers, obviously. So on the left, you've got 3 bracket 11 bracket. So 3 times 11 equals 15 plus 18 on the right. And you've got 33 on both sides, which makes sense. So hopefully that is a good little way you can see that you can check that the 2 ways of writing that are the same. So whether you're writing it 3 bracket A plus 6 bracket or 3A plus 18, it's actually going to be the same. So the 2 are equal. Let's do a harder one now. This is quite tricky. 4 bracket 2A minus x plus 4 bracket. So remember, we multiply everything in the brackets by 4. So that's going to be 4 times 2A gives you 8A minus 4x, because 4 times x is 4x, and there's a minus sign there. And then 4 by 4 is 16. So hopefully that's clear how I've got that. You have to go 4 by the 2, 4 by the 2a gives you 8a, 4 times the x gives you 4x, and it's a minus because you're subtracting the x, and 4 times 4 makes 16. And so I'm saying those 2 things are the same. 4 bracket 2a minus x plus 4 bracket is the same as, is equal to 8a minus 4x plus 16. And again, we can check that's right by just thinking about how that works for any number we pick to be a and x. So let's pretend that a is 3 and x is 9. On the left-hand side, inside the bracket, you've got a is 3. So you've got 2 lots of 3 minus 9 plus 4. All multiplied, all of that is in the bracket, so it's all multiplied by 4, is the same as 8 times 3 minus 4 times 9 plus 16. So moving on to that next line, then that becomes 4 bracket 2 times 3 is 6 minus 9 plus 4 bracket equals 3 times 8 is 24 minus 4 times 9 is 36 plus 16. So on the left-hand side, you go 6 plus 4 minus 9 will give you 1. So you've got 4 times 1 is the same as 24 plus 16 gives you 40 minus 36. So you've got 4 on both sides, which sounds good. It's both the same. So that's a bit of a trickier example, but it sort of shows you how you go about doing it. The key bit is, what you do is you have to multiply each thing inside the brackets by the number that's outside the bracket. That's the key trick to it. All right, hopefully that's helped. Thanks.